so many unknowns, Greg.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at the small forward position. Maxey with it. This one for three, and he buries his first look.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
Now Jones. Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's Maxey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Maxey puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Sometimes he can force them to foul.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And Nurkic doing everything right on that pick and roll here, and it all starts with a good screen.
Here's George. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Durant. Back to Jones. 5 on the clock. Durant with a screen on Maxey. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you're playing team offense.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's Maxey missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Rebound by Philadelphia. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Now here's Booker. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And he really made them pay for every foul. Spent much of his time draining shots from the free throw line.
George against Durant. Embiid inside. Pass to George. Here's Yabusele. No good that time. Nurkic with some nice D. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. 76ers trail by 4. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Whoa, there is the nasty streak that I like to see from Embiid. He wants to destroy you, and I love it when he's got that look in his eye.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And here's Booker. No points so far. And Booker with the jam.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
44 seconds left in the first. Jones against Maxey. Inside. Pass to McCain. And here's George. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal finds Durant. Jacks up a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Embiid. Count it. Good. Embiid's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Durant for 3. That one doesn't drop. Oh, it's good!
At the buzzer, that is how you finish it.
As crazy as that shot was, you could almost feel it was going in.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
They've got Joel Embiid, George out there with Maxey, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
Nice shot by George.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Now here's Embiid. Over to the wing, and stolen by Booker. Takes a 3. Kept alive.
Nurkic playing with energy. He is a savage on that offensive glass.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. And Nurkic throws it down.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
Look at it last year. Here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. 5th is Kevin Durant.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin's checked in. Pass to McCain. Shoots over Booker. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Phoenix leading by 9. Pulls it. That's good from Durant on the assist from Jones. Durant's got 14 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Smart pass from the quick thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Maxey against Jones. To the inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's Durant. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw drops for Embiid. All right, Richard, when you think about where Joel Embiid stacks up with the great centers, he's put up some historic numbers.
Just last season, that 70-point, 15-rebound, 5-assist game, the first player to hit those marks ever in NBA history, BA.
6 to shoot. Back to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Booker just keeps getting better at orchestrating the pick and roll, setting up his teammates out of those sets.
Now here's Embiid. 9 points in the game. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped them out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Jones against Maxey. Down low, Nurkic. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Crafty move. George's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution on the court.
Morris against Maxey. To the paint. Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Substitution for your 76ers.
7 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Fires away from way outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Phoenix Suns. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Bol. Grayson Allen is out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Here's McCain. Martin, the pass to Drummond. The kick out to Maxey. Here's McCain. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with great length and explosiveness, Drummond's ability to clean up the glass is second to none.
Morris against Maxey. Now here's Morris. Defense right on him. 5 to shoot. Allen, the pass to Morris. It's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 10. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Pass to Bowl. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And the Suns lead by 12.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Maxey. Drummond controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so Morris will bring it up for the Suns. Allen on the wing. Still without a bucket. Dunn outside. There's Plumlee with a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Offensive rebound. Drummond. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Drummond's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Phoenix leading by 8. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to Bowl. And finished off by Bowl.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Morris for 3. Knocks down the triple. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Oubre. Back to Drummond. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Snatched up. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Phoenix leading by 15. Over to the left wing. Outside Bowl. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the 3rd quarter. Philadelphia with another miss. Phoenix is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Plumlee finds Morris. Plumlee, a screen on Maxey. Morris with it. Martin picks him up. Morris passes to Allen. Plumlee, a screen on Martin. Here's Allen. And that's good for 2. Allen's got his first 2 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McCain. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Morris. Bowl, a screen on Maxey. To the middle. And finished off by Bowl.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Bowl. And so it's Phoenix up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Reggie Jackson. Joel Embiid is out there with Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Dunn, the pass to Bowl. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Allen. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by Bowl.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's George with the drive and the jam by George.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
Dunn right side. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. To the wing on the left. Bowl. No good on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Jackson on the wing. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Had to get rid of it quickly, and Jackson did just that.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
George drives in, and George with the jam.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Maxey's checked in for Jackson. Some changes for Phoenix. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Embiid from outside. The offensive rebound. George outside. Goes back up. Pass to McCain. Outside Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
They get it again. Now Embiid kicks it to George. Embiid, a screen on Booker. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Nurkic. The kick to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Rejected by George.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
Nice shot by Durant.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Maxey, that's good.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey is tough to stay with defensively.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the inside, here's Nurkic. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome. Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Booker against Jackson. 4-3. And Booker hits from deep. And the Suns lead by 21.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Durant. And the layup falls.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For three, Durant. The shot, no good. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 18. Here's George. Softly drops in the floater. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound, Durant and Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson.
what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that. Off-season work.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George in at the small forward. Here's Maxey. Now 3 off the mark. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 3-point game.
Woo-hoo, that's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with a reputation as a spacer.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Embiid finds George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
I think the experience Paul George possesses is so valuable to his team. This guy is such a seasoned vet.
Good on the second free throw. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Wallace against George. There's a good screen. And he converts the layup.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
Pass to Holmgren. They get it back. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Thunder. Maxey looking it over. Bucket is good.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed after the NBA rule. 2 minutes allowed to review review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Wallace looking for an opening. Dort kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And really the defense fouling there.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for 2.
Closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Dort finds Williams. Misses the 3. Got it up. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Joel Embiid, Abusele out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Abusele passes to Embiid to the wing right side. Embiid with a screen on Williams. Here's Abusele. Here's Embiid. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Holmgren. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Portland. Wallace outside. Embiid with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's George. Williams with the block. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. George picks him up. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
You see an opportunity if you're Paul George, say the athleticism's still a part of who I am.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Williams for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Jalen Williams, lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Paul George.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
And stolen by Maxey. Drops in the breakaway layup. Maxey's got 6.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Maxey from outside off the mark. The Thunder leading by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1:10 left to play in the first half. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, George. He started by Williams. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
George with the bucket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace with a screen for Holmgren. Out to Wallace. Here's the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. He has 5.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage.
And now let's... Thanks for joining us.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Isaiah Joe is out there with Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey. But Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Joe. And the layup is good. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
The 3 from George. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to McCain. Lets a floater go. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Paul George.
Boy, you have to love his demeanor today. Paul George has been dialed in, nothing distracting him.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Here's George. Takes it off the glass. George has got 15 points.
Oh, he is absolutely unstoppable right now. Paul George in rhythm. Look out.
Here's Joe. He's covered by Maxey. Out to Wallace. Driving in, and the dunk by Wallace.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Joe, good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
The 76ers trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Wallace with the ball. He has 7. Back to Holmgren. Clock at 6. Here's Joe. He's covered by Maxey. Joe can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Abizale can't hit. Williams against Maxey. And stolen by Maxey. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Maxey hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Thunder. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Caleb Martin out there with Martin. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Oubre. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Oklahoma City.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. It's deflected. Martin against Wiggins. One-on-one here. And it's Drummond with the jam.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. 6 to shoot. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Maxey attacking. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Cason Wallace in for Alex Caruso. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams.
Number 7, Chet Holmgren.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Nobody near Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. George with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his 1st foul. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's George. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
Maxey against Gilgeous Alexander. Williams can't hit. The 76ers trail by 8. Now the 76ers on the break. They get it back. Kicks it out to Maxey. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good. George.
Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
13 foul.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Gilgeous Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Holmgren in the corner. This one for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From deep. And it's George again missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Out to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Wallace with a screen for Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Wallace misses. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And it's George missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They have a 9-point lead. And it's Dort off the drive.
This guy makes easy work getting through the lane. No one getting in Lou Dort's way on that one. Smart decision.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The 3-pointer is right on target. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was... All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David...
are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Now here's Jones. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Williams on the wing. It's Dort on the wing. Pounded by Beal. Dort, the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot's good.
Yeah, sometimes nothing to do with Durant. His size lets him defeat the inside contact.
And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 30, 6, and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season.
The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. Durant's got 5.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
Holmgren against Nurkic. Williams, a screen on Nurkic. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Out left to the wing. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Jones. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Such a wide open look. Give him 8 points now.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. And stolen by Booker. And Durant slams it home.
Can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Williams, a screen on Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Durant with a screen on Williams. For 3, Booker. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's stolen by Nurkic. Inside. All sorts of time. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Dort. Yet to see a basket. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Durant. Back to Jones. On the wing, Durant. For 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Screen by Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Dort for 3. On target from range.
When you size up the D, sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
Jones, the pass to Durant. Beal outside. And That comes off the assist by Durant.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. For three, Booker. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Jason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. The Suns lead by 9. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's almost said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. To the paint. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. The shot by Dort, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Holmgren against Nurkic. Back to Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Tyus Jones. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game now. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years, and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Here's Jones. The Thunder making their last shot. And the Suns miss again. Thunder trail by 8. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Dort. No good with a layup. And so Durant will bring it up for Phoenix. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them.
How about the big man running the floor? Nurkic getting in some cardio.
Now here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Back to Holmgren. Oh, Durant with a steal. And here's the fast break. The 3. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder trail by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Outside for Dort. Wallace, the pass to Dort. Oh, Booker with a block. Fires from deep. Ooh, Booker finishing in the open court.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Durant finds Booker. Down low. Durant's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Durant against Williams. from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Nurkic. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Thunder trail by 11. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Stolen by Jones. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nurkic with the ball. Williams defending. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander. Turn it on the Jets.
Nobody's catching SGA on the fast break. Nobody.
Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jones. And a nice finish on the layup. Jones has gotten his first points in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
With 2 seconds left. And again, it's Oklahoma City. For 3, Booker. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Sun. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Good, guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league? And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Well, Durant just taking charge.
That's it for us.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Monte Morris is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Bol Bol, then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's done in at the 3. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Thunder trail by 11. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Morris passes to Bol and finished off by Bol.
Got the screen. The dish was perfect. Morris making guys look good.
Thunder trail by 11. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Morris. Toe pitch, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And here's Dunn. Back to Allen. Launches it from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Toe pitch, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Dunn's shot is good.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Caruso outside. Hartenstein. And there's the rejection.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
Pass to Morris. Back to Allen from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the bucket by the Thunder. Plumlee passes to Morris. Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
As much as you have to admire his burst and force, I think Plumlee's aggressiveness on that play, the impressive part.
Joe, the pass to Caruso. Wiggins from long range. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Allen outside. Morris on the wing. Here he goes with the teardrop, and it's Allen laying it in. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a dime by Morris, showing he's willing to share the ball.
Caruso outside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Topic. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Morris passes to Bowl. Doubled by Hartenstein. Allen with it. Back to Dunn. Morris with it. Now Wiggins defending. Allen with it. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. Allen's got 8.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Hartenstein passes to Joe. Caruso, a screen on Allen. Shot to stop the run. Gets the 3 to fall. 7 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Morris. Puts up a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns feeling confident. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward. The Suns lead by 18. Booker for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Jones. Holmgren finds Williams. Nails it from 3.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jones. Up and in on the layup.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Thunder trail by 17. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Clock at 6. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Ooh, Williams with the block.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. defending with purpose.
Back to Durant. Beal with a screen on Williams. Here's Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Booker surveying the D.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
Williams up top, guarded by Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Beal. And he trims the lead to single digits.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He buries it from 3. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. And he drives in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, coming off the pick, Jones with a very good read and just takes it himself.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Okay, hello. SGA with the hammer.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Now here's Booker. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Got a piece of it. Now Nurkic. Here's Jones. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A competitive game, you have to...
it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Paul George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Jones. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Nurkic, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Durant. A 29-point game for him in the win against Washington.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Here's Yabusele. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Now, here's Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Hooker the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
The 3 from George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Durant kicks to Beal. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Beal's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Maxey. Drills the three-pointer.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Jones against Maxey. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Outside Jones. Beal the pass to Jones. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Pass to Yabusele. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's George missing. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against Washington. Here's Nurkic. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Embiid. Buries it down low.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
Outside, KD. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's George driving to the basket.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Jones finds Durant. There's the three. They get the rebound. No good that time. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
It's all tied in Phoenix. We'll get right back to the action when... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, George in the front court alongside Martin. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the two guard.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
That one from long range. Beal's got his third bucket of the night.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Sure. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal taking his time here. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Jones. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by George. The 76ers trail by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
And it's Beal in the corner. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
KD against George. Nurkic a screen on George. Outside Durant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
George with the ball. Now Beal defending. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Booker with no one around. Good on the triple. Booker's got 6 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The break finished off by Devin Booker.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Nurkic dishes to Jones. Durant in the corner. Durant going to work inside.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Embiid drives in. Here's Martin. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Booker with the drive and the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Beal against George. Pass to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Jones. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Great look, but off the mark. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Nurkic. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
We see this night in and night out. Durant is a machine, elite scorer from all levels, and he doesn't wear down.
All right, guys, let's swing. And that's a halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Plumlee. Allen is out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Dunn, and it's Bull in at the 4 slot.
You know, I think it's all about Bull's reach, clearing the glass and then going right back up with it right away.
Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Morris outside to the middle, and Plumlee kicks to Allen. The Suns need to get a shot off. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Embiid, and no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lets the 3 fly. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Plumlee. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. George against Dunn. Pass to McCain. Outside, Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3-point field goal.
Maxey's got 20 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Morris with the ball. Maxey covering. Allen's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Maxey attacking. Pass to Yabusele. George against Bull. Back to George. And Bull pulls it down.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Morris with the ball.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Plumlee. Done outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Philadelphia.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Number 1, Grayson Allen.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Morris into the lane. And the rejection by Lowry. They retain possession. The 76ers trail by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Suns leading by 7. Driving inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Philadelphia also making some changes. Council's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Kyle Lowry. Outside, Beal launches it. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Beal's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's Phoenix. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up.
Be more committed in the paint. Go block.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Kelly Oubre. Martin is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Downton in at the point. Here's Oubre, and that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oubre against Booker. It's Drummond, high post. Pass to Downton. Drummond with a screen on Jones. No good on the triple. Suns leading by 14. And there's Katie. That That's good on the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Martin. Plays it up and banks it in. Martin's got his first points in this one.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's the floater. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Here's Durant. Booker the pass to KD. Back to Booker. Takes a three. KD can't get it to go.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And finished off by KD.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Here's Yabusele. Off target from outside.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And review number 88. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Let's go. G League tried it out. They had it in the Summer League, and I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Philadelphia foul. McCain. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Booker kicks to Beal. Booker looking around. Nurkic setting the pick for Booker.
And, you know, Embiid is a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
George with the ball. Now Beal defending. Got a piece of it. Embiid kicks it out to Maxey. Here's McCain. Defended by Booker. He doesn't hit that one. Suns leading by 20. Outside Durant. Nurkic setting the pick for KD. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. George with no one around. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Phoenix.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you got to be impressed with the total command they showed throughout this season series, winning the final game and pitching a 3-0 shutout for the year against the Sixers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Pass to George. Takes the three. Add another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
No good from Booker. George looking over the floor. Rebound by the Suns. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Beal, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
5 seconds left in the game.
First shot got 7. Assist goes to Joel Embiid.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg.
to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start. Fresh and build on that optimism.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got Paul George. He's out there with Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Holmgren. There's the triple. The rebound by Maxey. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks, so it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Maxey, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Gets an open look and hits it.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Okay, knockout! Wow! Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Tipped. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
To the inside, Holmgren. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
George passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
No coverage that time. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Holmgren finds Williams. Back to Holmgren. The rebound by Embiid.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention, you can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And they're on the break. And Williams punches it home.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. No points yet. Off with the layup. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Outside, Williams, just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Inside. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Holmgren.
76ers foul.
Unloads from 13.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Wallace. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. First free throw is good. That one's no good. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant. Trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Embiid against Holmgren. The 11-footer. Not going to go that time. And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection, right? Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. George out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 3. George. Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there!
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And the jam by George.
There's the athleticism from George, getting loose out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
George drives in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's George. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Yes, it's good. So George got 5 now.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Dagnall, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And George with the jam.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
Dort for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Embiid. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Embiid inside. He's covered by Holmgren. For 3, George drains the triple. George has got 13 points in this quarter.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Dort for 3. It's rebounded by George.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Maxey finds George. Fires for 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Outside for Dort. 51 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. From behind the arc. The shot no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
George, good.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good from the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Embiid passes to George. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Shea with a step and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The 3 is up. Tipped. Back to George. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Thunder out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Looking at Philadelphia, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the...
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. And that'll do it for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Jalen Williams is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
First team foul.
And here is Maxey.
Switch.
Shoots from the line. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
Maxey saying, sure, I'll take that.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, BA. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Yabusele. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams. Caruso outside. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. 6 to shoot. Back to Caruso. Second chance effort. And Hartenstein with the lay-in. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Ooh, Caruso's got that good eye. He can spot any opening.
George peels it out a bit to the middle. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Williams punches it home.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 25 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Maxey covering. A clear look for Hartenstein. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. That is powerful.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Hartenstein. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 4 rebounds now. Into the lane. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wallace, right side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers trail by 8. And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
A good athlete. Caruso can really get up and down that floor.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
George for 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
No one near him. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Wallace. And Joe subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McCain. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Caruso outside. Wiggins with a screen on George. Pass to Wiggins. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw's good from Maxey.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Takes the 3. And McCain pulls it down. Launches it. Wiggins, no good. George outside. And so it's Oklahoma City ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Joel Embiid. George out there with Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 3 slot. Outside for Dort. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Big Ted throwing it down.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Maxey against Caruso. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. Dort defending. From deep. Philadelphia, the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 9. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Maxey surveys. Pass to McCain. Dort with a steal. Williams with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Wiggins for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And it's a 12-point Thunder lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Now here's George. Hounded by Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yes, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
For the Thunder, Jones, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wiggins.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Maxey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Embiid finds Maxey. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he drops the first. Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Caruso.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Outside, Williams. They set the pick. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Holmgren. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. To the inside. Here's George. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. George has got 33 points.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:22 left to play in the fourth quarter. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
George for 3. Tipped away. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Thunder.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. George. And he hits the jumper. George has got 35 in the game. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a 14-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
It's George on the drive. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And the big finish by Holmgren. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big mark. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill.
Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Jones is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at the small forward. Here's Holmgren, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
They get a hand on it. On the wing, Booker, defended by Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Here's KD. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable. Force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. Oh, that's unbelievable. Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Beal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 35 points last game out. Williams outside, and the Thunder another 3.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Here's KD. An easy 2 points on the layup. KD's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from 3-point range. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent. They want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team. Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Jones, the pass to Durant. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nurkic finds Durant. Nurkic setting the pick for KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 6-point game. Over Jones. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He has 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
On the wing, Jones. Back to Booker. Durant against Williams. lets it go with a three. That doesn't go either for KD. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Beal. And again it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's 8 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. KD tries in. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in its center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The three-pointer, no good. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Portland. Well, up and down this Suns roster, Doris, there are guys who can make tough shots.
Kevin, what a luxury to have multiple guys that not only can create their own shots, but also hit shots with a hand in their face with excellent defense. To me, it keeps the floor of their offense very, very high. The other thing they do exceptionally well is they will kill you at the mid-range game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix leading by 4. Jones finds Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Nurkic a screen on George. Outside Beal. Pass to Nurkic. The Suns need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Suns missing. Thunder shooting here about 46% for the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist who can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Comes up empty down low. The Suns have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's Durant missing. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Williams dishes to Wallace. Durant against Williams. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
KD a screen on Wallace. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a...
Durant throwing down his sledgehammer.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. .130 left to play here in the second quarter. And Booker kicks to Nurkic. Outside Durant. Nurkic a screen on Williams. Durant, money from deep.
So unpredictable, so versatile. When KD's working that pick and roll, the defense has a hard time dealing with it.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Back to Booker. Outside Durant. Spins. Shot is good off the back rim and in. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Beal defending. Dort misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
On the basket by Jones.
Tyus Jones showing an ability to finish in close. How about the use of the angle right there?
Outside Williams. Fires the three. And Jones pulls it down. Here's KD. Outside for Beal. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to win. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something...
Now let's take a moment. Thanks for joining us. Now
and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Plumlee out there with Bol. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Dunn, and it's Allen in at the two guard.
And the size Bol has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Wiggins, a screen on Allen. Here's Joe. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. And there's the call on Nikola Topic. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Hartenstein.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
You know, Doris, you think back to the Suns in the NBA Finals not too long ago. How quickly things can change in this NBA.
Wow.
Kevin, success in the NBA is fragile, it's tenuous, and it's never guaranteed despite past success. The Suns shook up their core after losing in the finals, just trying to get over the hump. But that delicate balance obviously hasn't worked out. They're competitors in the West, but can they get to the ultimate prize?
And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
It's Joe on the wing. Allen defending. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Topic, covered by Morris. Wiggins, right side. Pass to Topic. Screen by Wiggins. And Bol sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Topic. Off target with his three. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Suns. At one point, they led by 16. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Bull. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Morris. To the paint. And the dunk by Bull.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Topic, covered by Morris. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Caruso. No good on the three. Suns leading by 14. Plumlee in the high post. He has yet to score. Pass to Dunn. Morris outside. Into the lane. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Topic. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. No problems knocking that one down. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Thunder trailing by 11. Joe passes to Hartenstein. Here's Topic. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Bull, the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Dort in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wallace. Outside Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Holmgren with a screen on Katie. Williams can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Suns. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And KD the bucket on the assist by Nurkic. KD's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Nobody near Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Suns leading by 17. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And the shot falls short this time. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-1 run.
That's all you.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent. How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Dort. Launches from deep. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Holmgren. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Oklahoma City has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
For 3, Williams. Wallace finds Dort. On the wing, Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. That's 7 points here for Jalen Williams.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And then Durant with the jam.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. It's Dort on the wing. Offline with his 3. And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Inside, here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort, finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Free throw good, George. He's off on the second. Booker outside. Over Wallace. Nice defense from Wallace. Williams for 3. He can't hit that time. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.